Hello everyone and welcome back. This weekend I've built a nice little coastal house on the plot that we would have unlocked in the current event, and it's also situated in Sim Springs, so that's the second home I'm building in that town. And this time with my porches, the entrance is actually situated underneath here, and then you've got the balcony up top with some beautiful lounge chairs adding that touch of color to the exterior. Furthermore, I went on to use these beams, they look like stained oak, and it matches the little fireplaces that I set up top, which are purely decorative. There is a spot for a fireplace, but certainly not there. But I love the way it looks on the body of the build. We can't at this time apply different exterior walls to different sides of a property. So if you go for brick, the whole house is going to be brick. If you go for blue, the whole house is going to be blue. So you've got to come up with creative ways to make your house look different colored on the outside. So out back I did have a pool, but I switched it around and gave it a wraparound patch garden. I've got these beautiful oval rooms on the inside. You'll see that when we get in. And this is the rear of the build. I hope also that we get more options for the roof in terms of color. So we've got black, we've got blue, and if you build on the farmhouse plot you get the brown one, I think, and once you delete it, it's gone. But yeah, this is what I've put together so far, and I really love this house. It's a 3-bedroom house. You've seen it's got a garage, and so we're going to just head right in and see what I've put together. A recently married couple have moved in here. That's Sharon and Chris, and this is the way in. You can see all the items that I've used to create access into the house because of this porch design, so trying to make sure it's as clear as possible as you walk in. And then you get this chest of drawers on the side. You put your keys down. There's a little door on the side that leads to a nice little closet space. Hang up your coats, stack away letters, and right across the way there's another door that leads into a restroom. It's clean, it's clear, and interestingly, a sim has tried out that toilet, and you can walk past that toilet roll holder, so no blocks whatsoever. You then go past the stairs and come into the living space, and I love that this particular frame works with a skirting board, so it's one color, one piece, and I try to pay attention to the color coordination within the style of the property. So it's by the coast, lots of wood, and a mix and match of furniture that work together well in terms of the color palette. I love this fireplace. These curtains as well, I thought I'd stick with the same warm tones in here. And actually the fireplace was the main thing that got me started on this color scheme. Those lovely shell art pieces go behind the fireplace without glitching. Again, I don't glitch in my builds anymore, and I haven't since the year began. And you see more wood beneath that glass table. I think it's just beautiful, that idea of wood. And then a touch of glamour, a mirror, a plant. The dining in the distance, we'll get to that in a second, but we have this bookshelf on the side and a plant, and a nice little space to come into, an entry space. So you've got that door that leads into the garage, or you could come into the house when you park your car through that door. A pool table, a functional space, a door that you can see through and peek out to where the couple are having a meal, stairs leading down to the wine cellar, which I put in last minute because of the island event, tools for the car, a bin, and that's everything in the space. We will check out the cellar at the end, okay? It's just a nice little cellar I put down there just because of the event that we're currently in. So this is the dining area, and I thought it was fun to put it in this oval space. And I just love the way that the plan came together. The colors as well, I think, are really beautiful. There's that lovely bar. They don't serve anyone, so a sim just goes there and engages in some sort of mixology. And then in a wraparound fashion, you have access to the kitchen on the side here. So it's not open plan in some way. The kitchen is definitely tucked away around the back here. And again, the color scheme really worked for me this time. Sometimes it's not exactly watertight. It never is, really. But in this case, it's close enough, and I was really happy the way it came together. This is that little display that you just admire. I thought your sim would be able to, get a glass of wine and eat some cheese or a piece of fruit or something. But this is the overview of the space as you walk in. And we're just going to quickly go back out the door to the garage and show you the access way to where my couple of sims are having a nice old time. Okay, so they've got a good view of the front of the house from in there, so no one can just wander in. But here they are. This is Chris and Sharon enjoying some cheese and bread and so on, and I feel so hungry just watching them. And this is the patch garden I spoke of. I just thought to add that little touch of gardening towards the back, and I thought this was really lovely, using those patio colors to identify green and soil somehow, and I like it. I'm gonna stop them from what they're doing right now and just to drag them through the house. Initially, when I used to build in the early days when I started YouTubing, I wouldn't realize that I would just place things and there'll be blocks. Like this plant, for instance, there's no block for the stairs, and so I make sure that everything is checked. The sim can wander through to any part of the house that they want. Okay, so there's a little seating area by the master bedroom door, some art on the wall. She's gone past bedroom number 1 to a corridor. So this is a guest room really, because they don't have kids, they're newlyweds, and basically they just decked it out for maybe a friend who might visit. So this is a closet space in here. Love the colors in here. Steered away from the pink a little. We've got it in the master bedroom, but I did use these countertops as chest of drawers. I think it works brilliantly in the space, and it's a very vibrant whitish kind of colored room, very bright. And then you've got the way out here, so it's a tiny little porch before you come out to the balcony. I love that, and they will sit out there at the end of the tour. And yeah, you have access then to this corridor that then leads to where the family bathroom is situated. I mean, they don't have a need for it because they have their own master bedroom with a master bath, but everything is in here anyway for whoever might visit. And it's quite spacious. Now, one thing I absolutely love about this update is that your sims can act autonomously if you complete the Sim Springs event, and I just love that she's come in here and just sat down and got on with some work. So this is the little makeshift study. It's meant to be a bedroom. I intentionally left it sparse. You've got the bookshelf on the wall, some books to the side. You can see it's sort of like an unintentional space, and I wanted that feel for the space. I love it. It feels real, and they get that bright light that comes in from all those windows. So a nice place to study. So coming back out through that corridor, the last space to tour before the wine cellar is the master bedroom. So it's that room that's not a square. It's got all the nooks and crannies, and it's not boring at all. Lots of spaces. These wardrobes are really nice. They're not glamorous. They look just right. This mirror has become a favorite of mine. So you're going to be seeing it around. I have my seasons, and I didn't miss an injection of pink in the bed area. It's really beautiful, and they've got the shell art piece on the wall, and then some more nooks where you've got the vanity area, storage and so on, and that's where the windows are for this bedroom. Okay, now that's the door that leads into the master bathroom for the couple, and it's a tub, a toilet unit, and an art piece up on the wall, and a sink. So it's nice and clear, and that beautiful wooden floor. Okay, so that's everything for this house, besides the basement, obviously. This is a very, very quick overview, so you see where the doors are placed. I don't typically put the doors in now, but sometimes I do here and there. But as you're looking at it, you can see where everything goes. So feel free to go back in the video to see where things are placed. Let's get him to wait and chat to Sim. Get her to join him. And you'll see that they can work their way through that lovely bifold double door. I love the way that bifold double door works, although she's going to walk through it, but there's clear access anyway. And so there they are, a very useful multi-level feature up top here. I think it's cute. And the entrance, of course, as you know, is underneath. Let's head to the cellar. So it's simple. It's not glamorous, it's just that I really love these stairs and I had to use it. You could see where all the wine stored in there, and then an area to just sit down and taste wine and, you know, spit it out, I think they do. There's that bike that I always use in my builds now, and these are some of the shelvings for the wines that you're going to unlock in this current Influence Island event. So I've mixed and matched with other things in here. Books for the best wines in the world, a door that leads to where the boiler is, and then, you know, further grimy storage you know, stuffed away in the back here. You could get lost down here, okay? And again, golf kits is situated here. Now I placed that smoke machine there just because, you know, I'm not sure you're meant to make your wine cellar cold. I have never been in one or had one, so I have no idea. But I placed that there for fun. So that's the whole house. I hope you like it. As I say, there's a live build at the end, so it's an easy one to recreate. I don't glitch anymore. It's very pretty as far as I'm concerned. I think it's a nice house, and I'll be keeping that one. So lots of small houses on that particular neighborhood in the Sim Springs area of our game. I'm hoping that the next update, or a few updates down the line, I don't know how it works now, I'm no longer a game changer, but I hope that we would have bigger plots that open up sideways facing the road, you know, wide ways facing the road, plots that have the ocean right next to the build, something like that, something else. I do want the multi-level roofing to be introduced to the game. It's realistic, it's not far-fetched. Exterior walls, different exterior walls, things like that. It's just necessary. It's really necessary that we have those things to make it make sense, you know. Anyway, as I say, thank you so very much for watching, and if you choose to recreate this, that's great. You've heard me say this 1,000 times, but if you choose to upload it to any social media platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and so on, if there's any more, that's wonderful too. But don't forget to use the hashtag JCfinger when doing so, and I'll be grateful. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I intend to. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.